Shiv Sena has come into inception for the cause of Marathi and Marathi Manus. So every time we feel that there is an issue which affects the Marathi Manus, Shiv Sena will come out and speak for the Marathi Manus on behalf of the Marathi Manus, irrespective of political gains or disadvantages.
Irrespective, okay. I just want I want Anil Dharkar you to make that to respond to that. Narvekar is saying that they are speaking for the Marathi Manus. That are we being politically correct here? That deep down inside, maybe the Shiv Sena believes that they will be able to politically get mileage out of this issue somewhere. That by saying that we can even take on a Sachin Tendulkar for the Marathi Manus cause, for the cause of Mumbai.
Look, if the Shiv Sena spoke for the Marathi Manus, they would not have lost the elections. They have lost 3 successive elections in Maharashtra. So they speak for a certain number of people, but they don't speak for everyone, and they certainly don't speak for every Maharashtrian. They don't speak for me. They don't speak for so many Maharashtrians. I think a lot of Maharashtrians regard themselves as Indians first. They regard Mumbai as bigger than just Maharashtra. They regard Mumbai as a city which belongs to India, which actually belongs to the world. It's one of the world's biggest cities. And therefore, what Sachin Tendulkar said, I think, expresses what a lot of Maharashtrians feel. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with what he said. One point I'd like to make is that I don't think Tendulkar is being political, but he has expressed a view on something which is current.
Right.
And I see this as a very positive sign, because, you know, our sportsmen and our icons generally keep to their own professions. They don't comment on what is happening around them. Like for example, when the Gujarat killings were happening,
right,
if people like Tendulkar, Amitabh Bachchan had expressed a view and begged people not to go on the way they were doing, I think it would have had a fantastic effect. I see this as a very positive thing. That is.
Ayaz, you share that? You believe that, therefore, are we seeing even someone like Sachin Tendulkar, who's consciously stayed out of any controversy, now willing to take those stands on what are contentious issues? Or was it simply a simple answer given by someone who was playing as always with a straight bat?
Look, I can't read Sachin's mind, but I think there's so much pettifogging going on about this Marathi Manus issue, and as Anil has rightly pointed out, this is really a dispute between the MNS and the Shiv Sena, and they're clutching at straws. I think what Sachin is saying, literally, if you want to examine it, I wear the blue India cap when I go out to bat. That is priority number 1 for me. I don't wear any other cap. It's not a Marathi Manus cap or this cap or any other cap. I'm wearing the India cap and going out. So for me, India, being an Indian, comes first. And I think it's just logical, and I think it's absolutely sensible. And if it's in the current situation where there is so much of ping pong going on about who can grab the brownie points there, I think it's extremely timely. It's come at the right time. It's come at the right time. A good point on which to come again at the right time, hopefully, to you, Mr. Narvekar. You've still not answered that question. What was so wrong about what Sachin Tendulkar said? He said Mumbai belongs to everyone. I'm reminding you what he said once again. I'm proud to be a Maharashtrian, but I am an Indian first. What is it? What is it that prompted you to use this to target a Sachin Tendulkar, sir?
No, I don't think anyone has criticized anyone. We have expressed our views on an issue, and it's as simple as that. There is no question of criticizing insofar as Sachin Tendulkar is concerned. I think we have always held him in high regards. We still do hold him in high regards. If you read the editorial today, we have expressed our gratitude towards Sachin for the achievements that he's had, the glory that he's got to this state, and we still hold him in very high regard. However, certain statements which he's made have definitely hurt the Marathi Manus and the feelings of Marathi Manus. So there's no further discussion on that.
All right, we've got Mr. Narvekar's point. Mr. Dharkar, I want to ask you, really, we are discussing today Sachin Tendulkar and all the support that he has got. I still want to come back to that point of, would we still be supporting anybody in Maharashtra today who says, I am a Maharashtrian, but an Indian first? Or is it really Sachin specific, the fact that they've taken on such an icon that has got this debate riled up?
Well, anyone else making that statement would sound very pompous. And if an ordinary Maharashtrian says, I'm an Indian first, a Maharashtrian second, he would he would sound pompous. When Tendulkar says it, it carries weight. You've been trying, both of you, to get a clear answer from Mr. Narvekar, and you have failed. And the reason for that is that there is no answer at all.
Yeah,
there is no logical answer because...
let me try one last time. Now that you are saying there is no logical answer, I'm going to try one last time with you, Mr. Narvekar. How are you standing up for the Marathi Manus by attacking someone who is regarded by every Maharashtrian, every Indian as the pride of Maharashtra, as the pride of India? Why not simply allow Sachin Tendulkar to be, in a class apart? You're dragging him into politics by politicizing the issue, by writing this kind of editorial about Sachin Tendulkar today.
For me to say on that issue, as I told you, I totally subscribe to what my party leader, my party supremo has said.
Okay, you totally subscribe to what your party supremo has said. Final word to you, Ayaz Menon. Does cricket then truly extend beyond the boundary that we are discussing this on India at 9? Is that the impact that one remark of Sachin Tendulkar perhaps can have even today?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Rajdeep, I mean, in my mind, there's no doubt, and I'll just quote from CLR James. What do they know of cricket who only cricket know? Because this statement has gone beyond just Tendulkar the cricketer. It's Tendulkar the national icon. Maybe he didn't intend it to come out that way, but it has. And I think it's raised a very relevant point in the current situation. And it needs to be answered, which Mr. Narvekar hasn't. I think both you and Anil and all of us have tried very hard. There's been no answer forthcoming.
Right, we'll keep looking for those answers. Ayaz, Menon, Anil Dharkar, Mr. Rahul Narvekar, thanks so much for joining us tonight on our Talking